Good morning, dear students. So let us continue with our social class. In the previous class, we have finished this, right? History, yeah, chapter 2 from history. We are done with it, right? So let us go to chapter 2 from pole science, civics, prejudice and discrimination, page 225. 225. Do you know what is discrimination? I think you must have heard about it, discrimination, or maybe you have some sort of knowledge with regard to discrimination. In simple term, if I tell you, differentiating, that's called discrimination. Okay, which is very wrong on whatever ground, especially this what you call illogical discrimination. It's very bad, it's inhuman. Okay, what do you mean by prejudice? Prejudice, if I explain you in a simple term, it means a belief, a belief, an opinion without any logic, without any fact. Now, for example, say, I'll just give an example of prejudice. Say this pencil. I tell you that I don't like this pencil. Now you'll ask me, sir, why don't you like this pencil? No, just I don't like this pencil. That's all. I don't like this pencil. I don't like. That's called. On what basis do I did this pencil harm me, or is something wrong with this pencil? What is the reason behind not liking this pencil? What is the support? If I want to support my emotion that I don't like this pencil because of such and such reason, so that such and such reason is basic. There is no fact, no logic. I just don't like this pencil. That's all. Prejudice. All right, without even knowing the actual fact. Again, in fact, without even having a proper reason behind it. Wrong belief in one in if you just tell short, sum up wrong belief. Let's see, there is a example given before we start the chapter. Mansi, about Mansi. Let's see what Mansi has to tell us. Mansi's parents and grandparents are very unhappy. Her uncle, who lives in US, has just informed that he will be marrying a girl from Africa who is his colleague. They have known each other for the past 4 years. African auntie Mansi was too excited, but she was surprised when her grandmother cried out, "Why an African girl? Anil could have married an Indian girl who stays in America. I'm sure this girl is too cunning and selfish." I repeat this line. I am sure this girl is too cunning and selfish. Who is saying this? Grandmother. Right? Mansi's grandmother. How can her new auntie be bad and selfish just because she belongs to some other country? Mansi wondered. Grandma has not even met her. Why is she being so unfair? I hope you're getting it. What do you mean by prejudice? Just because Mansi's uncle, right? Yeah, Mansi's uncle is about to marry a girl who is from Africa. So, grandmother believes that what? She is too cunning and selfish just because she is an African. But please note that grandmother never met this girl whom Mansi's uncle is going to get married, or you can say this Mansi's would-be auntie. Okay, grandmother has never met this girl. She does not know anything about this girl. She just knows, as Mansi's uncle informed, that I'm going to marry a girl and she is from Africa. Now, when grandma says that this girl is too cunning and selfish, even Mansi is wondering. She's shocked. Like, what is this? How can my auntie be so bad, so cunning and selfish just because she belongs to some other country and not from India? And on top of that, grandma has never met her. So why is grandma saying so. Why? No reason. Illogical. Prejudice without knowing the fact whether she is really cunning or not. Just you're giving an opinion that she is so. That's called prejudice. Alright, let's start with the first topic, prejudice. Like Mansi, have you also faced similar situations when people have expressed negative opinion about other people, places, or things based on certain preconceived notions? Circle that word. Preconceived notion. Notion means idea. Preconceived means something. Like in advance, you have already made up your mind. Preconceived beforehand, without knowing the fact, without even experiencing anything. You already made up your mind that this is such and such, or this is so. You know what? Preconceive or presumption is something very much harmful. What happens in that case is that once if we made up our mind that this fellow is bad, okay, supposingly I have already made up my mind, this pencil is not good. Now what happens when I buy this pencil, and even if writes in the best possible manner, in a smooth manner, okay, without, we say the lead doesn't break so too early, it lasts long, but still, no matter how much good it performs, in my opinion, in my view, this pencil is bad. As because I have already made up my mind, already, before I bought this pencil, before buying, I decided this is not good. Now, no matter how much good it performs, no, this is bad for me. Alright? That is very much dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I just gave you the example of pencil, it can be anything. Many times it happens among people as well. And this is what, in the long term, if you see, it affects their relationship. Whatever relationship they have, be it in your, be it among the friends, be it among anybody, it's very bad. Preconceived notions, preconceived ideas. Why why this happens? I often find many a times in the society, even people talking, that, yeah, this man is like that man is like that. Why? What has that man done to you? No, just that man is like that. And no matter, even if that man comes and helps you, you'll say no, maybe he helped me for some of his benefit. As because you made up your mind that man is bad, that lady is bad, your thoughts are bad. All right. Any unfavorable opinion that is formed without knowing the actual fact is called prejudice. See, the one which I explained you. Any unfavorable opinion which is formed without knowing the actual fact. You just don't know what is the reality, and you come up to the conclusion to your judgment. There are people, you'll find in every corner of the society, this sort of people you will find day in and day out. And that is very bad for us. It hampers. Prejudice affects our behavior towards a person. As I told you, that once we have already made up our mind that this pencil is bad, ultimately what will happen, even if the pencil is good to us, even if the pencil is polite to us, but we will always have a kind of a negative behavior towards this pencil, a kind of a ignoring attitude, or we will always be in a, you know we will always be waiting for a chance, an opportunity to find fault of this pencil. That's what prejudice does. Supposingly in 1 month, say it broke once, the lead, whereas the other pencils in a day it breaks 2 to 3 times. So what we will do in 1 month, even it breaks once, I'll say, see, look at this pencil, it's horrible. I told you this is not good. So that means I was already waiting for a chance, an opportunity. So prejudice affects our behavior towards a person. Based on a prejudice, we may become unnecessarily unfair and rude to somebody, the one that I told you just now. This unfair treatment of people on the basis of prejudice is called discrimination. So see the connection, the relationship the linkage between prejudice and discrimination, how it creates, how it affects. Very harmful. I hope none of you has got prejudice towards anything, right? Okay, let us see some of the following statements. People in the cities lead a very comfortable life. They are lazy and do not want to work hard. People in the villages are superstitious and backward. They are against any kind of development. All uneducated people are rude. What is this? All uneducated people are rude. People in the villages are superstitious. People in the cities are lazy. We should we should not mix with people who are very different from us. What is this? Prejudice, an opinion without any fact, without knowing the truth. Who says people in the cities live a very comfortable life? There are people in the cities, those who work hard. Who says people in the cities are lazy? Everybody is not lazy. Some of them you may find, not only in the cities, even among us, right? Those who just, you need to send an attendance SMS, you do it, and then keep snoring. Right, my dear children? Not you. You fellows are good. Some of them, right? You are all good students. So see, who says that people in the cities are only lazy? They don't want to work hard. People in the villages are superstitious, backward. They are they are against development. So all these statements, these are examples of prejudice. Sometimes our prejudices stem from one particular incident or person, and we develop unfound negative views about people. Because of, at times, yes, at times you may face certain, kind of scenarios which you may not like, but because of that one person, because of that one instance, you cannot blame the entire group of people, okay, or you cannot blame that entire locality or the place that this is like that. Now, this particular pencil may not be good, all right, maybe in this particular piece of pencil, maybe while manufacturing there might have been some defect, but that doesn't mean all the pencils of this particular which company is this, I don't know, that doesn't mean all the pencil of this particular company is bad. Are you getting it? So one pencil, there might be fault in one of the pencils, but it doesn't mean all the pencils of this particular company is bad. So that is what the book says, that at times, because of one particular incident or because of one person, we develop and a kind of a unfound negativity or negative views about people. So as I told you earlier, that prejudice is very bad. Even the book says that prejudice is a very unhealthy attitude. We should get rid of all kinds of prejudices and try to judge people only after interacting with them personally and positively. Underline the last sentence. We should get rid of all kinds of prejudices and where is that? And try to judge people only after, circle that if you want. It's main keywords, only after interacting with them personally and positively. Do not judge people on the based on someone's opinion, someone's view. That's their view, their opinion. Your view, your opinion may be different. Just because someone came and told me that the pencil is like this, so I will made up my mind, yes, the pencil is like that. Very wrong. Next we have the different kinds of prejudice. Interesting chapter, something very interesting which is needed for our society, civics, pol science, to live a good life. The different kinds of prejudice we will begin in the next class. Alright, we will end up here, as because you must understand first of all what is prejudice and how it relates discrimination, and I hope you understood. And none of you from today onwards, even if you had, I know none of you have, but if supposingly if anybody has any sort of prejudices, erase it, delete it forever. Alright, see you in the next class. Study well.